Well, welcome back to the studio. Glad you could make it. Um, Yesterday, Texas Turning came to the shop and needed some stuff to be trimmed up. So I was like, "Yeah, come on over. We'll trim it up." Well, he gave me this chunk of root ball. It's like a slice of it, and man, I get excited sometimes, and I'm gonna turn it now. I'm gonna put this block in here like this because this is gonna be the opening of the bowl, and I'm gonna turn this flat-ish, get a tenon in there, and that way I can grab it. This thing is solid. It's very dense. So what I'm gonna do is I've already started a little bit right there, and so I'm gonna put this here to grab it. Let's see how dense this stuff is. Yeah, that's a dense piece of wood right there. Let's see if I just hit it right here like this and go. Oh, there you go. Oh man. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a little. There's some interesting grain in there, isn't there? Okay, cool. Got that. Now, put this here like this. That's gonna be a lot better fit. Now I'm feeling a lot better for that. And then that'll be, we'll just say, yeah, live edge. Whew, okay, that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. My wormwood screw broke about 6 months ago, and the price of a woodworm screw is about a third of this chuck. The woodworm screw came with this chuck, and that screw that is probably 2 inches long. It's $35, and I'm not gonna spend $35 for a screw. So this is what I'm doing. I got it marked off where I want the block with a pencil. And then there's a little bit of space in there, but I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna get this corner right here because it's fairly flat here, I'm gonna glue this in right here, and then I'm gonna put the hot glue nozzle in that space right there and just dump like a stick of hot glue in there, and then I'm gonna run screws through it too. So okay, well that's set up pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and dump a stick of hot glue in there. I was kind of playing, but man, that's a big hole in there. And then I'm gonna get this little stick here because there's a bigger void here. Got this stick here, I'm gonna put it inside there, like so. Like that. And that way it won't crunch down too far when I Okay, I got my tenon in, as for all this stuff, I'm gonna fill all this full of CA glue. Yeah, right. All of that full of CA glue. Are you kidding me? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around now, and I'm going to turn the front of it. This is going to be as natural as it gets right here. I've got my little footing right here for the bowl to sit on. It's like a 3-point thing here. 1, 2-ish, 3, 4 things. I'm going to sand this out and get it. Oh, I'm going to touch it right there. I'm going to scrape right here. I'm going to do some scraping here and get that all fixed up. And then I'm going to sand it, put some sealer on it, some sanding sealer on it, and be on my way, because this is a nasty piece of wood. Look at all that grain in there, all chunky. Man, that's crazy. All right, I'm going to sand it. Ain't gonna work. Okay, so I got this sanded out to 400. This wood's pretty dense, and it is already shiny. So I've got some mylons, and I'm gonna get it down in these little creeks and crevices. That doesn't sound right, but we're gonna go with that. Creeks and crevices down in here like this. Just kind of sand those out with a brush. Paint it in there, because all these little cracks are gonna stay. That is like 3 gallons of CA glue, and I don't have that much CA glue. So what we're gonna do is do this, paint it on, and all the way up into here, I think. And I'm just gonna leave these edges, all this rough stuff rough. I'm just gonna do that and just highlight the turn parts with finish. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I put 2 coats of sanding sealer on it. I buffed it with steel wool in between. I know you guys are probably getting tired of me saying, oh, this sanding sealer trick, blah blah blah, but if I put anything in those cracks are gonna fill up full of it. I'm gonna sit there with a dental pick and pick it out. And really, man, I just really think this looks really good right here. Look at it. It's shining. It's sealed. I think it looks okay. I'm good. I'm gonna take this off and turn it around, and I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna point out the obvious dangerous spot right there. Probably not a good idea, but man, I can't resist. I got to keep it on the bowl. This is clearing right here by 3/16, and so I'm gonna cut this out and let's get it on. I'm ready to play. Look at how deep that hot glue is. Holy cow. There's that chunk of wood that I put in there. Sorry about the fan noises there. Man, that's a chunk of hot glue in there. Oh. Yeah. Well, I got a huge catch right there. I'm coming in like this and trying to traverse in and go into that bowl. So that's where the problem is, but it's all right. I'll just have to take it slower and easier. The tenon did not break. It maybe dented that. This is a dense piece of wood. The tenon did not break, so that's good. I'm gonna put this thing back on and Okay, I'm gonna scrape that out and do some sanding, some scary sanding. Okay, well, I guess that's as far as I'm gonna scrape. The rest of it's gonna have to be sandpaper, and I hope that this thing stays together once I take that tenon out. Do this at your house or your shop. It's really not safe. Oh, it's so scary. Okay, well, this is 600 grit on the inside, and I haven't got one catch on my hand yet, so I'm doing pretty good from that dog claw. The dog claw hasn't got me yet, but yeah, it's just about ready for some sanding sealer. So I just wanted to show you this last part of sanding. Really exciting. Have it at 150 RPMs. I guess that's the sign to say time to stop sanding. All right, let's see what it does. Oh God! Holy cow! Right in my face. Sheesh. Okay, got that all sanded out and squared away. Put the first coat of Mylans on it, and let it dry overnight because it's 8:25. Yeah, had a long day at work, and still out here working. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and then start over tomorrow. I got 2 coats of sanding sealer on the inside of that thing, and put my jam chuck in here like this. It's such stuff. I already had this jam chuck made for another project that I had. I just kind of modified it. I shaped it down smaller and stuff like that. So, done it like that. Okay. So I got my yoga mat. Put that right there. My center, I've already marked it before, so this will be a little easier, a little quicker. So right there. Let's see what this does. See how it turns. Okay, that looks pretty solid right there, so I'm going to continue to cut. It gets slow. Oh, chunker. Okay, let's look at that. Ooh, big chunker. Okay, well, I'm not scared. Are you scared? Yeah, you should be. I'm not. I'm gonna change up tools here. What am I gonna do? Sand this bottom out while I still have a chance to. Oh. Well, there it is. Dang it. Okay, well, that fell off the lathe once again, but it didn't hurt anything. You know, it fell off the lathe because all these cracks are in that little deal there, and oh my gosh, see how flaky it is because of the big cracks in it. So I might just need to get a chisel after this. I'm just gonna knock it off. All right, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, and it's just like, it's like a half inch. You can see through it. It's crazy. I like it. I'm gonna carve a little bit out so you can see through it. You can see the knife right there. Oh, that's so cool how it held together. Okay, I'm gonna get a chisel real quick. Okay, let's see here. Let's take it off a little bit around, all the way around. That way, I'm cutting fibers all the way around instead of breaking fibers. I want it to be as smooth as possible. So just work around a little bit, like so. It should. Man, let me see this thing here. It should be pretty good. This here, like so. They're not good. A little shot at it. Oh, you see how that thing right there? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. See, it's so cool. It's like the layers of the earth. So crazy. And that's why I couldn't like put any axe paste or what do you call it, stuff like that on it, because it would just clog up all these holes, and it would just be a mess. There'd be paper towel fragments in there and all kinds of stuff. So I'm just leaving it simple today. I'll get a full thing with OB shine juice in it again, and you know, I used to do the OB shine juice and just kind of got frustrated with it, but well, it's pretty dark.
I like it.
Lasers. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. You know, push the buttons, like, subscribe, all those things. Push the little dingly bell, the normal stuff. I hope you guys have a good time. Stay safe, and just remember, do something fun out there. Try to stay occupied. All right, see you on the next one.